In this video, we'll look at why racing thoughts often show up at night, why they can feel so convincing and intense, and how to meet them with more softness, so sleep becomes less of a battle and more of a return. Chapter 1. The night becomes a stage. It usually starts the same way. You've done the day, you've answered the messages, closed the tabs, brushed your teeth, turned the lights down, and then you lie down. At first, there's relief. The softness of the pillow, the quiet, the sense that nothing's required of you anymore. But the moment your body begins to loosen, your mind tightens. A thought appears, small, almost harmless. Did I answer that email correctly? Why did I say it like that? What if I'm messing everything up? And then another thought joins it, like a second actor stepping onto the stage. And then a third, and soon it isn't a thought anymore, it's a crowd. Your brain starts scanning your life the way a worried person scans a room for danger. It runs through conversations, future problems, worst case scenarios, and strange questions you didn't even know you were carrying. Because racing thoughts at night aren't really about solving anything. They're about a nervous system that doesn't fully trust silence. Daytime gives your mind structure. Night removes the scaffolding, and sometimes they're simply fast, not even specific, just a sense of acceleration, like your brain is a train that missed its stop and refuses to slow down. If you've experienced this, you've probably tried to force your mind to stop, which is like trying to smooth water by slapping it. The harder you fight your thoughts, the more energy they receive. At night, your mind is also monitoring your reaction to them. If it senses panic, it interprets that as evidence. So the cycle continues. Thought, tension, more thought, more tension. Racing thoughts aren't a sign that you're broken. They're often a sign that something in you has been carrying too much. Night is when the mind becomes honest. Not always wise, but honest. Chapter 2. Why the mind speeds up when the world slows down. It might help to imagine your mind as a well-meaning guard dog. During the day, the dog is busy. At night, everything goes silent, and the dog thinks, wait, why is it quiet? Quiet means I should listen harder. So it listens. The brain can become strangely vigilant right when you most want it to rest. Omers 1. Unprocessed emotion. Often it's low-level stress, disappointment, or uncertainty that never got properly felt during the day. At night, the body finally says, now that you're not busy, can we talk? 2. The inner critic as a night shift worker. It reviews your life like a stern teacher. You should be better, you're falling behind. The mind confuses urgency with usefulness. 3. The illusion of control. The mind tries to create progress internally. If I can just think enough, maybe I can prevent pain. But sleep requires the opposite posture. Not control, but allowing. Racing thoughts are often fueled by care. You worry because part of you wants things to go well. The problem is not that you care. The problem is that your care has nowhere to rest. This is a profoundly human experience. The next chapter is about changing your relationship with your thoughts, so the nervous system can finally receive the message. We are safe enough to rest. Chapter 3. How to meet the night without wrestling it. Your goal at night is not empty mind. Your goal is softer mind, not silence, but less struggle, because sleep is something you allow. Andrej 1. Name it softly. My mind is speeding up. Try saying thinking, or the night review. This creates a small gap between you and the thought stream. We are not in immediate danger. 2. Shift from solving to holding. Try this sentence. Noted, I'll handle this tomorrow. Pair it with a physical gesture, a hand on your chest. You're teaching the body that postponing is safe. If you want to make it even more concrete, keep a notebook nearby and write one line. Email to fix. Then close the notebook. This isn't productivity, it's containment. 3. Use the mental room technique. Imagine placing a heavy thought on the table like an object. You place it down and you sit back. Thoughts can be present without being in charge. 4. Breathe like you're convincing an animal. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Longer exhales signal safety to the nervous system. The breathing isn't for the mind, it's for the body. 5. Turn the inner critic into a worried character. Thank you. You're trying to protect me. It stops needing to shout to be heard. Self-kindness is nervous system regulation. 6. The if sleep doesn't come plan. If you've been awake for 30 minutes, gently get up. Do something boring and calm. Return to bed when you feel drowsy. The bed is for rest, not for battles. 7. A short closing ritual for the mind. 3-line journal. What happened today? What I'm carrying? What can wait? Today is done. Tomorrow will come. You don't have to keep the world running while I sleep. Racing thoughts at night can feel like being trapped. But over time, the goal is not to win against your mind. It's to become a place your mind can rest inside. Calm thoughts follow a calmer relationship. And if tonight your mind still races, even after all of this, you can try one last gentle truth. You're not failing at sleep. You're learning how to feel safe in stillness. And that might be one of the most important skills. Thank you for watching. Are there specific topics you're interested in? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe now and join me on your journey toward more clarity and inner strength.